how to stand out in this crowded, busy market where everybody is on social media, everybody is creating their own businesses, their own brand. Brands are at an all-time high in this moment in time. So the question is, how do you stand out? And that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. If you're someone that is walking in your purpose, or you're looking to get clarity of your purpose, but also to be able to get paid, you want to impact while making income. You want to make $1 and you want to make a difference at the same time. You're trying to ultimately build that branding business out of your purpose. And I'm going to be talking about how you specifically can stand out in the market in this video. So stay tuned. So I know you've heard it once, you've heard it twice, you've heard it probably even 3 times that the way to stand out is to be authentic. This is a buzzword that is circling not only the internet, but also in the community, in the brick and mortar businesses. The word for today is to be authentically you, right? But if you're like me, I had the question in the back of my head was, how do I do that? How do I be me? And that may seem very oxymoronic, right? But truth be told, we've all lived based off of our culture, the beliefs we grew up with, the relationships, our household, the educational system, the religious systems, whatever systems we have been around and cultures that we have been around, we've naturally gravitated and conformed to whatever that is. So I want to say to you today, ask yourself this question: have I studied me? Say it again. Have I studied me? Ask yourself, have you actually took the time out to study yourself, just like you would study for a test, like you would study for a subject in school, just like you would study for a degree, for a specific career, for a specific skill? Have you studied yourself to that degree? Now, most of you, honestly speaking, 80% of the people that is watching this video have not studied themselves to that degree. Now, we have some people I know that are saying, yes, I know myself. I am authentic. I am living my truth. But let's be real. Today is the day that you really find out how to stand out in this market. And that's by developing the skill of self-awareness. Yes, self-awareness. Being able to know thyself. Let's be true to thy own self, right? Who said that? Put it in the comments. Talk with me, talk with me. Let's be true to thy own self. But the skill of self-awareness is what needs to be developed so that you can stand out in this crowded market. And also, this is the thing that will give you clarity of your purpose, clarity of how you will be able to get paid through your purpose. How do we do that? Because once you get clarity, I want you to think about, have you ever went somewhere and you had someone driving in front of you, right? Driving around your city, your town, and you know exactly how the freeway is, you know exactly how the side street is, the back roads are, but there's somebody that is in front of you that is not from your city. So how are they driving? They're pressing the brakes, they're going slow, and you're saying to yourself, I wish they would speed up. You're trying to pass them and go around them because clarity gives you speed. Clarity gives you speed. So just like when you know around your town how to get somewhere, you're able to go faster than you would in a place where you do not know where you're going. So this skill of self-awareness will give you the speed that you need to get paid faster through your purpose. How does that happen? Number one, once you get clarity and developing that skill of self-awareness and you begin to know more about yourself, you actually are learning much more about your audience. Why? Because you are the first person of your audience. You are a reflection of the people that you are called to serve. So that very thing that has worked on you, for you to be able to overcome that message that you have, that story of victory that you're able to speak to your audience, that same thing that you used or you did to be able to overcome is the same thing that your audience is looking for. They just don't know that you have it. So the clearer that you are and aware of yourself, the more clear you are to be able to speak to your audience. So which brings me to the second part of this, is which gives you better content. And when I'm saying content, this is not just online posting on social media, but when you're out speaking, doing speaking engagements, whether you're doing a podcast or whether you're just having one-on-one conversation with someone, you'll be able to share your message within that one sentence where people will know what is the actual solution that you carry for your audience. So that clarity is giving you speed to be able to get paid. Secondly, by that content. And lastly, once you develop this skill of self-awareness, which gives you that clarity, which gives you that speed, the third thing that actually happens is the attraction magnet begins to happen. So more doors begin to open up. The clearer your message comes off and the way that you're communicating it, your audience begins to see you as the actual answer and solution to their problem. So your community building happens. Your community begins to grow. I'm not going to say follower counts, because like for me, I do a lot in the community space. And so that space has grown into a coalition of people in the re-entry space for me. So some of you, yeah, it might be a follower account, but that's not what we're looking for. It probably will be that your community of people that will actually look for you as that solution will begin to expand faster, and it will become easier even when you're creating that content. So the thing that gets you from going from purpose to paid and being able to stand out in this so-called crowded market, busy market, because it's not crowded enough to where your uniqueness will not stand out. But the thing that is going to make you stand out, and I hope this has helped you, is developing that skill of self-awareness to where you begin to study you in ways that you never have before, which allows you to see the depth of your audience and how your solution helps them in a greater way that you could communicate it with clarity, which brings that speed of your community building. And guess what? When they see you as that solution, they will run and be happily paying clients because they're investing in their future when they see you as that solution. So guys, self-awareness, being able to develop that skill. And I want to offer something to you, because I don't just want to tell you what to do and how to do it. I want to actually show you how to implement the way of developing your skill of self-awareness. So there's a link below that you can join me in getting access to a private session of people, of like-minded people that are getting paid for their purpose or seeking to get paid for their purpose, where you'll actually be able to work with me